Hey YouTube, so this holiday season I have been doing a lot of Christmas pet photography. So I just wanted to do a quick video to explain my process and why I really love the new Sony mirrorless cameras and their animal eye detect autofocus for this type of shoot. So luckily we have right here a very willing, cooperative dog, especially. Oh no, I ruined it. There we go, sit back down, that's perfect. And we're gonna give you a little piece of a treat right there. So first off, you definitely need treats or someone who knows how to manage their pet. I have shot pets that are really happy to cooperate and ones that are a little bit more difficult. So one thing you have to do first is be ready to be patient. But for the sake of this video, I've got this nice girl here. So I'll show you the back of the camera in a bit, but this animal eye detect autofocus, especially when you're shooting with a really shallow depth of field, makes a huge difference. It's locking onto her eyes, and an issue that you have with animals a lot is it tends to focus on their nose or other points of contrast depending on what type of focus you're using. There we go. I see, look right here. So one thing I do to get them looking right into the camera is I hold the treat just really right on top of the lens. So there we go. And I'm using all ambient light. I have my just overhead lights on, and we've got the Christmas tree in the background with some lights. But I'm not using flash or anything, especially if the dog has, sit back down for me. Yeah, there you go. You always have to be ready to manage them. And something else that really helps is a little bit of something to get the animal looking nice and festive. So here we have this bow tied on her, and she's wearing a little red sweater with a penguin on it. And she's being a really good girl, and we're already getting a lot of good shots. There we go, okay. Now keep looking over here. Finding the right distance. There we go. Okay, hang on. Let's get you back over here. Let's get you a little closer to the tree. No. Going for the treats. Okay, now lay down, all the way down. So, I'm on this, a slick hardwood floor right here, so she doesn't have a lot of grips. If you are on carpet and you want the dog to sit, that could look better, or have them lay down all the way. With her, I'm having her lay down because she doesn't sit too well on this surface. But either way, I think looks really nice. I've gotten dogs sitting and I've gotten dogs laying down, and they look really nice. When I do shoot with cats, which I don't have any for this video, it is a little bit more of just whatever they're doing. So cats don't always cooperate quite as much, but dogs, very treat motivated. So let me get you to come over here. Yes, yes, yes. Now lay down. Yeah, there we go. And so I'm shooting on the Sony A7III with the 50mm 1.4, and I am shooting wide open because I really like that blurry background look, which a couple years ago, before the animal eye detect autofocus, I probably wouldn't have done this because it is really tricky to nail focus on an animal's eye. Humans, we have much more flat faces, so if you get the face in focus, then the eye will be might not be perfectly sharp if you zoom all the way in, but it will generally be more in focus. Whereas animals, she's got this long snoot, and you're likely to miss focus on the eyes, which is absolutely is the most important thing to nail focus on. And it's turning out really nicely. So let me get the camera, let me get you to just look right at the back of the screen. See that green box that just locks onto her eyes? That really makes a huge difference. She is a darker dog, so it does hunt for focus a little bit. If you have a lighter colored dog, that won't be as bad. But the system's not perfect. but it's still better than trying to nail focus on my own. I used to never shoot at 1.4 when taking animal photos. So let's get her looking back over here with the treat. And you can see it's hunting a little bit, but we're still getting it most of the time. So I'll go ahead and give you the treat so you don't lose interest. And there we go. Let's do some verticals, get a little bit more of the sweater and the bow. And yeah, something else I really like about the Sony cameras is being able to look at the back screen instead of having to put my eye up to the viewfinder every time. Because then I'm already sitting on the floor, then I'd be really laying on the floor. So, and this is a thing, this type of shoot, you really have to take you have to be ready to take a lot of photos. It's not gonna be like people where you can pose them purposely a certain way. Animals are gonna be making different expressions in different times, and yeah, so be ready to take a lot of photos and be patient with the animal. You can see that white box it's detecting the eye, even though it's not locking focus on it every time. So there we go. And yeah, we lost focus there for a second. And I really like the bokeh. I tried to get her a little bit closer to the tree, and I'm gonna move her again in just a second. But while I have her still, oh, and I spoke too soon. There we go. So now I went to the pet store and got some props, or more like outfits. So right now I'm gonna put a little Santa Claus hat on her. We'll see how she does. She's really confused about this hat on her head, and it's not really, it doesn't really seem to be shaped for her head. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna do our best, and we're getting some good shots. All right, look right here. There's a little treat for you. Perfect. And yeah, her. Oh, we got fancy feet going on here. Yeah, her enthusiasm is dwindling, so let's give you another little nibble. All right. Icy here has been really nice and cooperative. We got a bunch of nice shots. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you can get some great shots of your pets too. Please like and subscribe, and if you're interested in any of this gear that I used to shoot it, please check out the links in the description below, and have a great holiday. Thanks.